On this day, Central Florida is the epicenter of layoffs in America. As the shuttle flew away, so did jobs. Here in Brevard County, the unemployment rate is already 10.8%. Layoffs started a few years ago, but the last shuttle means thousands more space workers across the country have met the end. We talked to some of the people who've spent decades on America's space adventure, and they're finding for the unemployed, this can be a hostile planet.
There are some people who have been laid off.
We met 18 shuttle workers at a job center called Brevard Workforce. They come here to prospect for jobs and to work on their resumes and interview skills. A lot of them haven't looked for work in 30 years. Can I see hands again for the folks who are currently unemployed? Greg, I'll start with you. How long have you been unemployed?
October 2009.
October 2010.
March of this year.
Before Santiago. Copy that.
Way back in 1990, the shuttle program peaked with 32,000 workers. But now it's 6,300 and dropping fast. Liz Vasquez is a single mother who lost her job as an office worker. Her house is in foreclosure. Her unemployment checks just ran out. She's been out of work since December 2009.
I actually had my first interview about 3 months ago.
Let me see if I just heard you right. You got your first interview after more than a year and a half?
Yep. I've been trying all this time, and I thought for sure, I have an associate's degree. It's not a bachelor's, but I thought for sure with all my skills and years of experience that I would have gotten something.
What's next?
Food stamps, $200 a month, and then I guess I just have to figure it out, wing it.
I've been a lifelong space buff.
Former shuttle technician Greg Cecil has a master's degree, but he's run into a problem that we've been seeing all over the country these days.
A lot of people I talk with online that used to work out at Kennedy Space Center, we're noticing a trend. If you're 45 or older, you don't get interviews.
Definitely.
But some of the ones that have gotten laid off that are under 45 are picking up jobs.
Do you think you're too old to rehire and too young to retire? Is that the idea?
Definitely.
We asked what they would be willing to do to support their families, and we got an answer we never expected.
I'm trying to get out to Afghanistan of all places. That's where the money's at.
I want to go too.
You're trying to go to Afghanistan?
There are people that are going.
What are you trying to
there are other
do in
people
Afghanistan?
Rebuild.
Yeah, make a living.
How many people think there are opportunities in Afghanistan?
Oh, I know it. I've heard many people.
Turns out their aerospace skills fit the war, and the war fits their special sense of duty.
These people maintained, built, and operated a human spaceflight program and produced for the American people, produced the crown jewel for the United States. And that's what we want to do.
How many of you expected to retire in the space program? Everybody. How many of you have dipped into your retirement savings at this point? So you're spending your future that you were socking away.
Well, I figured the day I wake up dead, I won't go to work. It's the bottom line. There's not going to be anything for me to retire on.